Hey folks, welcome back to the Mickelson Racing channel. We made it back home to lovely North Dakota. Cars in one piece, trailers in one piece. We did blow out one tire. Well, we've made it about an hour outside of Bradenton. We're in Ocala and we pitched all the tread off this tire. It didn't blow, which is good. So that would have made that a lot worse. But we pitched all the tread off. I got one spare, so we're gonna go ahead and throw that on and then hope we got safe travels the rest of the way. This tire looks fine. It's a little warm. It probably had to carry some weight. It's a little bit warm, but let's change this out. Pickup's in one piece, although we got some problems with the pickup going on, and we got some problems with the Caprice going on. Trailer should be all good though, although no, one of the lights stopped working, so we do have that to deal with. Zeus is happy that we're back, aren't you, buddy? Yes, he is. He is stoked. He's no longer at the in-laws chilling out. What should we tackle first? We got a problem with the Caprice we got to look at. Pickup truck we got to look at. Let's crawl under here. Well, I'm gonna say we found the problem. We lost a V-band. That's actually a really easy fix. Not terribly concerned about that. We do have some fresh scrapes on our header though. This car is way too low and the coilovers are frozen solid from rust, so I can't adjust them. But we'll order up some 3-inch V-bands and bang, we'll be able to knock this out in no time flat. That'll be an easy fix. We'll order up more than one because the bottom of this one's scraped up pretty thin too. And so that one's probably going to fall off in no time as well. So we'll order up some V-bands. No problem. The back ones seem to be holding pretty good. So it's just this one that came off. I probably could have run that pass out. I think we blew apart a V-band. Anybody know what this connector that's by the transmission goes to? This is a 12 Caprice with the 6L80 trans, and this connector is just hanging out. No idea what it's for. If any of you guys know, I would be interested in figuring it out. Overall, the Caprice is actually good. It's not really a problem. We'll just order up some V-bands on, I don't know, if we want to go the Amazon route, or if you guys can recommend a good source for good V-bands, let me know. I'd be happy to order from some, or if any of you guys got the hookup, or you guys got a company or something, you know, let me know. DM me, email me, we'll figure it out. Caprice needs 2 3-inch V-bands. Super Duty, on the other hand, this thing is not going to be so good. So the Super Duty, I have a question for you guys. Actually something I'm really concerned with, and I'm gonna need some help. The transmission shifts really hard into second gear, like way harder than my race car. So hard that feels like something's gonna drop out of the bottom of it. And then when it's downshifting, when you're at speed and rolling up to a stop sign, when it's downshifting from third into second, it also downshifts super hard, and so hard that I feel like something's going to fall out of the bottom of it, or my rear end's going to break off or something. It's so hard, it can't be good for it. Firm shifts are good for the transmission, but this is another level, a whole nother planet. This shifts so hard, and it can't be good for the trans, and it definitely can't be good for the rear end or the U-joints or anything in there. So I want to ask you guys if you guys know anything about a second gear shifting thing in the transmission. This is tuned with an H&S Minimax. If that's got anything to do with it, there is a transmission tune that comes on that. Anyway, I have no idea about that stuff, and if any of you guys know, I'd be really happy to listen or to learn. So let me know if you guys know anything about a second gear issue on these 6.7 Power Strokes with the 6R140 transmission. I don't know if you guys will be able to hear this, but we got a grinding noise on here. And we drove the entire way back from Florida, probably partially on the way there, with this grinding noise. So at least 1,800 miles, plus probably partially the way down there. So I'm going to throw it in at about 2,000 miles we drove with this noise. And it probably a wheel bearing, but I'm not so sure. I don't have a lot of play. If you watch my hands here, I'm just going to lift up and down on the tire like this to check for play. There is some, but boy, there's not much. But see if you guys can hear this noise. Hear that? Like a metal on metal grinding noise. Yeah, we drove all the way back from Florida and partially the way down there with that noise. I'm just glad a wheel didn't fall off. That's about all I'm saying. In other news, the AC compressor also stopped working on this thing, so we proved that it is the AC compressor, so we're gonna have to fix that somehow or another. You guys remember when we blew out our tire and just wrecked our freaking fender? That's mint. And also right before the trip, a deer ran into the side of my box. I didn't even see it until I looked at my rearview mirror. But a deer just came plowing right into the side of my freaking box. And I mean, this thing just got caved in. Look at that sucker. I feel like it doesn't look nearly as bad on camera, but it just wrecked my freaking box. Zeus is really interested in it, aren't you, bud? Huh? Huh? Did you miss us? Oh, you're gonna sit on that freezing cold ice? Kind of slippery, huh? Yeah, a little slippery. What do you think, buddy? A little slippery? Ah. Zeus just wants some treats. Huh? You just want some treats. Transmission issue. Fix whatever that is. I don't even know. Does it need a trans? Not sure. Fix our wheel bearing, whatever is going on in here. That'll set back, you know, a few $100. And then fix our AC compressor. There will be another few $100. Charge the AC. There's another few $100. And then, you know, I suppose we could probably have this thing back on the road for probably about $1,000 plus whatever the transmission problem is. We're probably going to end up just fixing whatever's on here. Mechanically, I don't care about the body. I don't give a rat's behind about anything on the body. I just want this to be mechanically solid. I want to drive this to Florida again. I want to drive this to Colorado again. You know, I want to make sure this thing is reliable. It's going to get us there safely. We don't have to worry about stupid things like that. Zeus really likes it, don't you, bud? We put a gooseneck in this rig. We put rear airbags in this rig. We put new tires on this rig. I mean, I've been doing what I can to maintain it, and I think it just needs a little more maintenance, which we can do. That's fine. Little rant over. Super duty things got to get fixed. You know, a few weeks ago, I put out a poll before we went to Florida on what we should work on once we got back from Florida. And so I asked a question on if we should get our joiner buggy back going, which we got some plans for that, or if we should work on our LS swapped 240 SX, which is right here. You can't really see because the lights aren't turning on because it's so freaking cold in North Dakota. The vote on my Instagram poll, and I think I also did one on YouTube, was mostly the 240. It was pretty close, 240 versus the green buggy, but it was weighted towards the 240 SX. So that is what we're going to be working on. Things that I've got to plan on here are I've got to order parts for this stuff. I've got almost all the parts, except I need a few more things. I need like power steering lines and stuff like that. But I have all the accessories. I have the radiator hoses, silly things like that. We got to put this thing together, and it's got to get a tune so it can run. And then I think we'll be well on our way to getting somewhere and being somebody on this freaking deal. Also, there is no power to anything on the inside, so like headlights, power windows, anything like that. There's no power to that, and I've been really messing around with things and trying to figure that out, and I haven't gotten very far on it. I haven't dedicated a lot of time to figuring that out, but I've been working on it, and I can't figure out why we don't have any power to the inside. We can start and run the engine and drive it and all that stuff terribly because there's no tune, but we can do that. I've got no power on the inside, so I can't lock my door, I can't roll my windows down, I can't adjust the mirrors, I can't turn the headlights on. It's you know, something we probably shouldn't live with if anybody's going to be driving this on the street, or if we're going to drive this on the street. So we do have to figure that out. I've also had some people curious to know if we're going to be getting back to the green K20 pickup truck. And if you guys don't watch the videos, you're not going to get to do stuff like this and vote for, you know, stuff that we want to work on. If you guys do watch the videos, thank you very much. And go ahead and leave a comment. Please let us know what you want us to work on, because we got a bunch of stuff around here to work on, and I want to do the things that you guys are interested in. So let me know. The green pickup ran but doesn't drive. We got something wrong with the clutch, and we got to do brakes, and we got to do all sorts of stuff. But I can get that thing in, and we can squeeze that sucker in and get a video out for you guys if that's what you want to see. So right now, the consensus is everybody voted for the 240 SX. That thing won the poll. If you are not interested in that, let me know something else that you'd be interested in, like the green pickup or my blue pickup. I got some stuff going on that. My 68 C20 two-wheel drive, 3/4 ton Chevy. We got some stuff we got to do with the Caprice. You know, we got stuff to do, content around here, and I want to know what you guys want to see. Thanks for watching. Don't forget, like and subscribe right here in the corner of this video, because Zeus told you so. See you next time, Mickelson Racing Channel. It's icy, huh? Icy, huh? Ready? Ready?